Hello, Delmar Vikings, our students, our extension of our family. Greetings to you. My name is Leticia Wilson. I am the Director of Advising Initiatives here on our campus. Even though we're not able to see each other face to face, we're still able to interact virtually. So first and foremost, I wanted to say hello and greetings to all of you. But secondly, thank you for taking this time to watch this video on what's going on. Why did we call you here to this meeting? Can you give me a little bit more information? My time is valuable. I have a lot of things going on. I'm homeschooling my children. I'm taking online classes. I'm working. What's going on? So that's what I'm here to talk to you about is our quality enhancement plan. So I wanted to take this time in a video to kind of give you this information session. So once we do meet with our SAC-COC reaffirmation for accreditor evaluators, we'll know what's going on. So let's get to it. Join me. Now I'm going to screen share right now, so bear with me. You know how this virtual environment is. So we are talking about our quality enhancement plan. That is a part of our SAC-COC reaffirmation for accreditation. So this information session is strictly for you. I want to explain what's going on. So when you are questioned by our evaluators, you will give your honest feedback. You won't feel scared that you're saying something wrong because we want you to authentically speak your truth. But we want to give you the bare bones of what's going on and how did this all come about. So let's go to the next slide. So our SAC-COC evaluators will be on our campus virtually on October the 26th through the 29th. And that's the end of this month, if you can believe it. It's coming up so soon. But our quality enhancement plan is something that we as Del Mar College, our continuous improvement plan for you, our students. And so the goal is, and we chose this goal based off of doing a lot of surveys to you, the students. We had focus groups. We also had different times that we talked one-on-one in groups. We did a lot of pre-working data to get your feedback. And then as a college, we've taken that feedback and we put it in this document and we said, this is what the students said that their top priority is. And the top priority for continuous improvement, or what opportunities do we have to get better for you as a student, was advising. So the goal of our QEP, we have labeled it. It is called GPS. Yes, like a GPS in your car or on your phone, how you put in a destination and we tell you how to get there. So that is our QEP topic, which is GPS, but in this instance, it means goals plus planning equals success. Let me say it one more time so it can resonate. Goals plus planning equals success. So that is our QEP, or Quality Enhancement Plan topic, and this is our continuous improvement plan for you as our students. Let's go into the rest of it. So how are we going to accomplish this GPS, right? So I'm happy you asked. So we have 5 different goals. The first goal is to clarify career goals. Now we know that some of you as our students are coming back after being out of school for some time because life happened, right? So we want to be able to partnership with you to clarify those goals. Number 2, we want to follow a consistent and effective advising practices. Now, not always about what your needs are, but we want to make sure we're meeting those needs. So we want to follow the best advising practices from across the nation, but then tailor it to fit what your individual students' needs are. Goal number 3, to improve student engagement. Now, we know this is a difficult season with COVID, with managing multiple responsibilities, but we want to engage you into the student experience. And that means giving you information on how to get involved in student organizations, or how can you really get in contact with a faculty mentor or a mentor in the field, really exposing you so we can get you engaged, whether it's face-to-face or virtually. Goal number 4, to strengthen those transfer pathways. Now, I know some of you are like, I don't really want to go to a 4-year. I'm just trying to get my credentials so I can get a job. Now, understand that transfer pathways means two different things. It means gainful employment, and it also means to transition to the 4-year or to a higher education, right? So that could be a graduate school, because some of you are coming in with previous credits already, and you're just trying to pivot your posture so you can make yourself more tangible for that new position, right? So you're trying to retool yourself. Goal number 5, utilizing innovative technology. Now, you know, since we've been in this COVID space, it has been overwhelming with the amount of technology. You've probably already used Microsoft Teams. You've probably used Zoom. You've probably used Google Voice. You've probably used email. You've probably used WebDMC, the website, you name it, you have used it. But we want to make sure that we're using that technology in a way that's best for you as a student, and also in a way that's best for us as a college, to make sure that we are synergizing our efforts to meet your needs first, right? So those are the 5 different goals. We start with clarifying your career goals, following consistent and effective advising practices, improving your engagement as a student, strengthening our pathways, whether that means gainful employment or transferring to a 4-year or to a graduate school, and also utilizing the innovative technology. So how are we planning to do these things? I'm happy you asked. So the first thing we want you to know is, what are we hoping to accomplish with these goals? Here's the list right here. So the number of degrees and certificates awarded, we want to make sure that when you come into our doors, that you are able to accomplish your goal. Graduation rates, we want to make sure that you're not spinning your wheels and not reaching your goals, not because of something that you could control, because we know that sometimes you need to go part-time. Sometimes you can't take a semester because something in life happened. But we want to make sure that you're not only going through your degree pathway, but you're reaching your ultimate intent, right? Also, average time to complete a degree. Unfortunately, here at Del Mar, the average time for a student to complete their degree takes 4.9 years. Yes, you heard it. So we want to make sure that you are not accumulating a lot of debt, taking out loans, but also making sure that you're getting through your degree plan, your personalized degree plan in an efficient time. And so you can be gainfully employed or be ready to go to that next step. Also, the average semester hours attempted. Now, we know sometimes students like you have taken classes and have tried to repeat classes because you're trying to get into a highly competitive program, or when you took classes before, it was 10 years ago, so you are a completely different person. We just want to make sure that your average credit hours attempted is the same as your completed. So we're going to have more intentional relationship conversations with you, from your advisor to you, the student. And also transferring to a 4-year, we know that's not all of your goals, but we want to make sure, if that is your goal, that you'll be able to transfer seamlessly and efficiently. And also retention. We don't want to just say, hey, come to Del Mar, hey, come to us. We want you to be able to start, to go through your programming, and also graduate. So now we'll just go over some of the goals that we're going to, our commitment to you as the student. So one, we talked about that number 1 goal about career goals. We have purchased through Project Senda, which means Students Engaged in Direct Advising. We purchased this tool called EMSI, or EZ Career Coach. So that's going to enable you to take this skills-based aptitude test, so you can see what are your values and your beliefs and your likes, and then it automatically gives you a report of what career path is aligned best for your interest. That's going to be so neat for you, let me tell you. I wish I had that. So this is going to be excellent. Also, we are going to update our website. Yes! Our website is our first impression with you. We know that. So we are in the works right now, in improving our first impression with you as a student. Also, follow consistent consistent advising practices. We are in the process of certifying our faculty advisors, because a lot of you, go ahead and raise your hand in the audience if you have an advisor. I see you. Okay. Is your advisor a faculty advisor, or do you have an embedded advisor? I see a mix of hands. You're right. So we have different advisors for every different area. Some of you may have an embedded advisor. Some of you may have a faculty advisor. Some of you may have seen an enrollment specialist, a dual credit coordinator. There's so many variations. But we want to make sure, no matter who you see as an advisor, that we're giving you a consistent message, right? And so that's why we have developed professional development for our advisors. We also are going to provide support for all of our advisors, because there's so many updates that come down the pipeline from the state or from our federal government. So we want to make sure that we're giving you the most up-to-date relevant information. And also we're going to have those resources for our advisors to help you as our student. Goal number 3. Let's go back. That's technology for you. Goal number 3 is improving student engagement. So how are we going to do that? We are going to have ongoing regular interactions with you as a student. And that means that we really want to talk to you. So we can, if things change, you know what that change looks like on your degree plan, on your degree map, or what requirements, or what will transfer from one degree to the other. We're also going to do what's called guided pathways. So that way you're not searching around on the internet, who is my advisor? How do I get to them? What pathway am I in? You'll be able to have that information right at your fingertips. Also, we are going to increase the number of advisors that we have on campus. Yay! Yes. So that means I know, you know, that some of your faculty are just have a lot on their plate, right? They're teaching you in classes, they're teaching you in labs, they're going out to the field sites if you have clinicals. So they have a lot on their plate. Advising is something that we all do together, but we want to make sure that we have enough human capital to meet your need as a student. So we are hiring some more advisors. Yes, yes, yes. Not for the sake of that we want to put that role on somebody else, but to make sure that when you have a question, you'll be able to get that answer from somebody that's dedicated to that role only, is advising you as the student. And then we have goal 4. So we are going to definitely make sure that we have more checklists. So when you come to us at 15 credits, when you come to us at 30 credits or 45 credits, we will have this student learning outcome sheet. So we'll be able to always talk to you about things that you need to talk about at that point. So at 45 credits, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about how your courses at Del Mar will transfer over to, let's say, for instance, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Or if you want to go into the workforce, how we can align you with our career development office so you can get a job. Or we can also talk to you about, did you know that graduation application deadline is coming up? So having those intentional conversations at every part of your pathway. And also giving you the recommended course sequence. So you're not trying to figure out, does this class transfer? Can I transfer this class with the D? So things like that, we can have those conversations with you. And then goal number 5 is the innovative technology. So we are going to be going from colleague right now. You probably know it as WebDMC. We're going to be transitioning to what's called anthology. You'll also hear it called campus management. And then we're also going to increase our faculty and staff usage of Civitas. Civitas is just a program that helps us have more engaging conversations with you as a student. So all in all, my message to you from me, from our campus, is that when we have our evaluators come on campus on October the 26th, 1, we want you to be comfortable. We're telling you this information so just you will be informed as a student. 2, we want you to be honest. We don't want you to have to study the website and all the demographics and what's going on and just repeating verbatim a script. We want you to give the evaluators your most authentic response, because they want to hear from you as a student. What are your needs? Are they being met? And also, we want you to share your ideas. This is just a conversation, folks. They're coming in to see how we're doing, yes, but it's always about continuous improvement. How can we, as a college, improve our services for you, the student? And so that's why we are just very, very grateful for your time to meet with the evaluators, but also know that we're here for you. We know that we're at home, some of us are going on campus part-time, but we're very, very thankful for your participation in this engaging conversation. It's not a test. You won't be penalized for saying something wrong. We want you to be your most authentic and honest self. And last but not least, if you have any questions, feel free to email us at qep@delmar.edu. And once again, my name is Leticia Wilson. I am your Director of Advising Initiatives here at Del Mar College. Until later, thank you for your participation, and we'll see you on the virtual side. Bye-bye.